Welcome to our Saturday edition of our walk with John through the gospel. You know, each day as I begin, I have to stop myself from saying Friday morning or Saturday morning or Monday morning because, that's when I listen to my devotion. And so no matter what time of day it is, I hope that you will find something in today's reading and reflection, even in your silence, that will carry you through your day as we follow John, following Jesus to Jerusalem. Today we begin John's 5th chapter and verses 1 through 9. After this, there was a festival of the Jews, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. Now in Jerusalem by the sheep gate there is a pool, called in Hebrew Beth-Zatha, which has 5 porticos. In these lay many invalids, blind, lame, paralyzed. One man was there who had been ill for 38 years. When Jesus saw him lying there and knew that he had been there a long time, Jesus said to him, "Do you want to be made well?" The sick man answered him, "Sir, I have no one to put me into the pool when the water is stirred up, and while I'm making my way, someone else steps down ahead of me." Jesus said to him, "Stand up, take your mat, and walk." At once the man was made well, and he took up his mat and began to walk. Now that day was a Sabbath. Often as I meditate on Scripture, I imagine the place, the people, the setting. For the healing at hand today, I do not need much imagination, for I was there in 2006 and again in 2010. I stood looking at the porticos where the pools once were. The spring that feeds them now is only a trickle. The ponds look like deep excavations. The sheep gate is to my back. Tourists abounding in numbers greater than locals to see this place of healing waters where Jesus asked, "Do you want to be healed?" And yet I do need a little imagination to put myself in the lame man's place. How many times can I remember? Can I count them? Has Jesus asked me, "Do you want to be healed?" I know that like the lame man, I too offer lame excuses for why I must persist in my infirmity. Yet Jesus persists more. Pick up these signs of your infirmity, he says. Go forward through whatever is holding you back. Move on. Don't look back. Will I listen? These are just some of the questions that I bring to our reading from the 5th chapter of John. Let's share some silence together to see what this text speaks to you. I think sometimes the first step in healing is to admit that we need it. The lame man had excuses to make that day, and I know I've had my share. And so our intention today is simply this: to be aware of what is lame or awry in my own life, and to choose Christ's healing invitation. I hope you will be blessed throughout your day. I hope that our readings in John are filling your life, your soul, to overflowing. Thank you for being with us, and be at peace.